Records Committee meeting for June 4th, 2025. Again, it's 10 a.m. Then next item on the agenda is an induction of committee and staff. My name is Al Rose. I'm the representative from the State Auditor's Office, and I'm chair. Also present is Susan Becker from the Office of the Attorney General, vice chair. Marie Davis is here from the Office of Financial Management, and Heather Hirataka is our state archivist and also secretary for the committee. Others present are Russell Wood, our state records manager, I believe Rachel Wood, Bonnie Hood, I believe, Heather Colsar, and Sean Reichert. If anyone, I haven't got your name, if you want to introduce yourself for the record.
Sarah Straub, Department of Archaeology and Historic Preservation.
Heidi
Go ahead.
Heidi Perkins, Records Management System.
Cassie Bateman from Archaeology and Historic Preservation.
Julie Gunter, member of the public.
Is anyone else? No.
Archives Records Management.
I'm Leah Hamamura, UW Medicine, Records and Information Governance.
Sean Denson, UW Medicine, Records and Information Governance.
All right, well, thank you. That concludes the introduction of committee and staff. Also, the next item on the agenda is approval of the April 2nd, 2025 minutes. Has the committee had an opportunity to review the minutes?
Yes.
Are there any, looks like we have, are there any questions? Comments? All right. I would then entertain a motion to approve the April 2nd, 2025 minutes as presented.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you. There's been a motion and a second to approve the April 2nd, 2025 minutes as presented. Is there any request for discussion? Hearing no request for discussion, then we call the question. All those in favor of approving the April 2nd, 2025 agenda as presented signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none opposed and 4 ayes, the motion to approve the April 2nd, 2025 minutes passes unanimously. The next item on the agenda is the adoption of today's agenda. Committee had an opportunity to review the agenda today. Are there any questions? Seeing that there are no questions, then I would entertain a motion to adopt today's agenda as presented.
Moved.
There a second?
Second.
All right, there's a motion and a second to approve today's agenda as presented. Is there any request for discussion? Seeing no request for discussion, then call the question. All those in favor of adopting today's agenda as presented signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none opposed, then adopting today's agenda as presented passes unanimously. The next item on the agenda is the Washington State Archives update, and the first update under that heading is announcements from the state archivist.
Good morning, everyone. As usual, we're very happy to see so many of you in attendance today. Thank you for coming and for being part of the process. We're always happy to have people on board. So we have quite a few different things going on in archives. Some of the highlights are our trip to Spokane, September 15th, where we will be bringing the state constitution and holding a public viewing there at the Spokane Public Library. So we're really excited about that, working through our logistics with our partners at the State Patrol to help us with transport, because of course that is a very important document and we do not take that lightly when we take it out. So we will be over in Spokane September 15th. If you're in that area, we would love to see you. We'll have more information as we get a little bit closer. So we're really excited about that opportunity. The Secretary of State will be there with us. And we're also getting ready to prepare for some of our partners in the Office of the Secretary of State and Corporations Division, who will be moving into our Cheney facility. So we have the Eastern Regional Branch of Archives and what is known as our digital archive system housed over in our Cheney facility, and we will be welcoming our friends over in corporations who will be opening a satellite branch there. So again, if you are in Eastern Washington and you have needs with our charities and corporations division, please know that we'll have a branch located there soon. So we're really excited about that. We also are kicking off our newsletter, which took a bit of a hiatus as we had some staffing challenges and some things going on there, but we have our second edition coming out very soon. Our first edition went out a few weeks ago, and we are really excited to bring that back on a monthly basis and get that back out. So if you are on our listserv, plan to see a copy of that coming soon. And if you're not and would like to be, you can certainly drop your name in the chat, your email address and name in the chat, and we'd be happy to add you to it. But we're really excited to have staff on board who can help us with that. We'll also be attending the Nagara conference in Oklahoma City this summer. So that is the group that gets together our government records managers and archivists and groups of that nature that come together and meet at this conference. We will be having one staff presenting at the conference, which is always an honor to be chosen to present at a national conference. So we're really excited about that and excited to continue to learn our knowledge of archives and be able to better serve our partners in state and local government. So really happy to be able to send staff to that as well. We also had our book launch on May 20th. Part of Archives is a program called Legacy Washington, and they tell the stories of Washingtonians who have contributed to our political history. And so their latest book was a book on the Southeast Asian refugees who resettled in Washington state on May 20th, 1975. And it was a really great success. It was also kind of jointly spearheaded by Representative Neelan Tai, who worked with us on the project. And so the book is about those refugees coming into Washington state and finding home and some of the struggles that they faced then, as well as the struggles that they face now. So we're really proud of that book. It is available on our website, and we will be out in the community doing talks about that. So really happy to share that with anyone who's interested. And that is my report. So thank you.
All right. Well, thank you very much. The next item on the agenda is announcements from the state records manager. Mr. Webb?
Yes, and I don't have much to announce other than that I am excited about the first schedule that's on our list. So I will wait till we get to that point.
All right. Well, thank you. And that does bring us to new business. And the first item under new business is updates to the schedules affecting more than one agency. The first one under that heading is the Agricultural Commodities Commission Records Retention Schedule version 1.0.
Yes, and we are very excited that this has been a long-term dream that all of these small agencies that have been, work all over the state with different commodities to get them with an updated schedule that they're all using the same schedule. Many of them had really old schedules. Some of them went back to 1977. So Megan Shoemaker has worked on getting this together, and this is a great step forward for helping those little tiny state agencies.
Are there any representatives from any of the agencies that were involved with this updating the schedule? Do we know?
Megan,
Okay.
is there any of your partners you recognize there?
No, not that I'm seeing.
Okay. Anything that you would like to say, Ms. Schumacher?
No, I just, this was a very satisfying sort of consolidation project. Just continuing a lot of series and simplifying things, I hope. So I appreciate everybody in the various commissions that helped sort of inform the process. They were very much appreciated.
All right. Well, thank you. Does the committee have any questions? Seeing no questions, then I would entertain a motion to approve the Agricultural Commodity Commission's Records Retention Schedule version 1.0 as presented.
Moved.
Is there a second? Oh,
And
sorry.
that, no, you're fine.
There's been a motion and a second to approve the Agricultural Commodity Commission's Record Retention Schedule version 1.0 as presented. Is there a request for discussion? Hearing no request for discussion, then we call the question. All those in favor of approving the Agricultural Commodity Commission's Record Retention Schedule version 1.0 as presented, signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing 4 ayes and none opposed, the motion to approve passes unanimously. Thank you. Thank you very much for all your work. Next item updates to agency schedules. And there's one item under that heading, and that is Department of Archaeology and Historic Preservation Records Retention Schedule version 1.6. And there's someone here to speak on that as well.
Cassie Bateman, the records manager for DAP.
Thank you very much for being here, and thank you for all your work. Is there anything you'd like to say?
I just extend a huge thanks to Sean Reichard for taking the time to walk through this schedule with us and meeting with Main Street, the Washington Trust on Historic Preservation staff and myself to get this update.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Does the committee have any questions? Seeing there are no questions, then I would entertain a motion to approve the Department of Archaeology and Historic Preservation Records Retention Schedule version 1.6 is presented.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you. There's been a motion and a second to approve the Department of Archaeology and Historic Preservation Records Retention Schedule version 1.6 is presented. Is there any request for discussion? Seeing no request for discussion, then we'll call the question. All those in favor of approving the Department of Archaeology and Historic Preservation Records Retention Schedule version 1.6 signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none opposed and 4 ayes, the motion to approve passes unanimously. Thank you. Thank you for all your work.
Thanks very
Next.
much.
Next item, number 4, Roman numeral, is other business. Mr. Wood, is there any other business?
I'm not aware of anything.
All right. Thank you. Then item 5, which is the next meeting, that's August 6, 2025 at 10 a.m. The Records Committee. Then that would leave item 6, which is adjournment. Would entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any requests for discussion? Hearing none, then call the question. All those in favor of adjourning today's meeting of the State Records Committee signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye. Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing 4 ayes and none opposed, the motion to adjourn passes unanimously, and it is at 10:13 a.m. Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank
you, everyone.
you.
Thank you.
Thank
Have a
you.
great
Thank you.
Thank you.